Good afternoon and good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and the coffee stream. And it is What the Fuck Wednesday. So, of course, we have videos to watch. We have 3 videos to watch. I don't know if we will watch all 3 of them because I do have my youngest home today. He's got a cough. But he is curled up on the big ugly chair in Vincalo's office with a blanket and a pillow, and he's playing some games. So we'll go for as long as we can. But if 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 uh if if I hear mommy, um, we all know what that means. So, I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I know that Christmas is coming up fast, and of course, most of us probably don't feel ready. Do we ever feel ready for Christmas? Really? Um, but it's coming up, and I hope everyone is getting ready to have time with their family and all that stuff. As I said, I know that stuff can be hard, so I hope you're also finding ways to take care of yourself. um I myself need to get in contact with my grandparents to find out if and when there's a Christmas thing this year. So that needs to happen on our end. But yeah, as I said, we have 3 videos to watch. We have Destiny with the kid that like crashed the video awards at the end. I guess that kid reached out to Destiny, and there's like a 14-minute clip of that. So we're gonna watch that. We have an Angry Cops video about pup play. Yeah, in the military. You heard that right. You heard that right. And then, of course, we have a Philion video about a $15,000 alpha male boot camp. I'm going to say that again. A $15,000 alpha male boot camp. That doesn't sound like a waste of money at all. No, not at all. So, those are all of the things that we are going to watch today. Before we get to that, we're just gonna hang out and chat for a bit. I've been opening my advent calendar in videos over on TikTok, and funny thing is I keep opening the goddamn thing I keep filming the videos with the fucking thing upside down. I keep getting more and more worried as I open the box that I'm gonna accidentally open the 24 before because I'm opening them out of order, but I'm trying my best not to open the 24 until the 24th, because I at least want to save that one for the end, because it's a double what's it called, it's a double door slot, so I want to make sure that I open that one on the right day, but it's getting more and more difficult. Oh my goodness. So since these videos are a bit they're about 15 minutes a shot, so let's start this. Get this pulled up here. So we're gonna start with the Destiny clip, and this is a really weird, I mean weird, like I heard about 2 minutes of it and it was weird. So we're gonna take a gander at this, and we're gonna get into the full scope of how weird this shit is. Okay, where am I here? That one will be next. There it is. Okay. Destiny's bizarre debate with the kid who crashed the game awards. Okay, let me. Okay, here we go. We're gonna share this now. All right. This is gonna get really weird, I think. Gonna get very, very strange, but that's okay, because it's What the Fuck Wednesday. Okay, here we go. And we'll go to theater mode. All right. Let's here we go.
Actually been silenced yourself to some extent, by people in power, such as George Soros, such as the Rothschilds, such as the Bombards, all of these people in high positions of power.
Such as the who?
Destiny, a kid who hijacked BJ's speech was on
30 minutes back, but yeah. If he had the opportunity, would he need him?
Of course, if I had the opportunity, I'm obviously not a student that would be a message.
Okay, is this his real voice, or is he?
This feels like
Bill Clinton will reach out to me and we can meet.
This
sometime I will shake his hand and
okay.
I will, touch the top of his head.
This feels like a long con troll, like a long haul troll, right? Like, I feel like this guy actually has like closer to a, like that Floridian accent that's kind of southern. I have a feeling that that's actually how he sounds, but he's really working on this accent.
Okay. That's all I had. 30 minutes.
Okay, there's a guy that I've got scheduled to come in and chat with. Do you know the guy who went on stage during some game award and said some weird shit?
Nope.
Okay, I don't know why, but I agreed to
I
talk
saw
to
like
this
a
guy.
video of it.
I don't know why, but I agreed to talk to. I don't know why you agreed to talk to him either.
What did he say?
You are a good man, Destiny.
Hey, my turn. Real quick,
Hey,
I
my
want to
turn,
thank
my
everybody
turn.
and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
My Reformed Orthodox what?
Real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
Did you get my message? My Orthodox Reformed.
That I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill.
My Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. That's what he says. I would like to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. What the fuck? This guy is
Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
This guy is insane.
What? 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 Wait, what?
All right.
What? Is that a
I actually don't even know. I don't know how long this chat is going to be.
I don't know why he.
I don't even know why we're talking, actually. I have literally no idea.
Why,
Hello.
Destiny? Why did you do this?
Matan.
Hello, how are we doing today?
We're doing okay. Wait, are you doing the accent? Are we really?
Destiny's like, yeah. Destiny's like, wait. Am I gonna get canceled for this? Somebody tell me what this guy looks like, at least. Like, is he like a white guy? Is he like? I don't understand this guy's troll.
Really gonna do that one?
What do you mean?
I don't know if it's his real voice or not, actually. Okay, whatever, we'll do it.
Whatever, we'll do it.
Stephen Goranson. Very excited.
How are you? Well, what'd you reach out to chat about?
I just wanted to have a good conversation. I've watched some of your previous streams, and I think I have a few things I would disagree with you on, and maybe just have a good talk with you.
How old is this guy? Like, he sounds like he's 18. And now that I listen to him talk more, he almost sounds like maybe like a Latino guy trying to put on like this weird Japanese / Indian accent. It's a weird accent. It's a weird accent. And I've noticed that it's a little bit different now than it was during his little thing at the Video Game Awards. At the Video Game Awards, he really was trying to sound Japanese. Here, he's a little bit, I don't know what, but it's not Japanese.
Sure. Where are you from?
California.
Is that what's your first language?
He sounds like a Muslim teenager, says Tuk Tuk. It's hard to describe him, but it's like he's supposed to be Latvian. Okay.
English.
English is his first
What's
language.
your second language?
What's your second
Wait,
language?
I feel like it's Hebrew. I'm shitting
Shut
it
up.
I'm okay.
Wait, is it? What is your second language?
I don't really speak Hebrew. I understand a little bit, but that's it. I don't really have any second languages. I'm Jewish though.
Of course.
Why did you give him that suggestion? That was stupid.
Okay.
Of course, says Destiny. Yeah.
Well, okay. So hit me up. What do you want to chat about?
Right. I saw a part of your debate the other day, and I was very interested in what you were saying about with Sneeko. You were saying that the governments. You were disagreeing that there's actually a group of people controlling all of the governments all over the world.
Yeah, or like if you believe that, I feel like you probably need some exceptional evidence to prove that. Yeah.
Right. I feel for the most part it can kind of be proven, and I feel like using common sense and logic, it should be very easy to prove.
Well, okay. Even if you were to say that the World Economic Forum, because I know this is where he's going, it's like the globalists, the World Economic Forum, all this stuff. Do they really control all of the governments? Or do they just control a specific portion of the governments that they think matter? I'm not saying that it's good. That the World Economic Forum, yeah, that's a common voice tone for impersonating Latvia / Albania / Israel. It's a shit attempt. It is. It's bad.
Well, for an extraordinary conspiracy, I think we're probably going to need a little bit more than common sense and logic. But hit me up. Give me the most logic you've got.
Give me the most logic.
Right. We can obviously look at actual data and statistics, and I just want to say that obviously, I'm not saying this that all of the Jews are the ones running it. I think there's just a lot of people in general before anybody jumps to anti-Semitic conclusions. But I think for the most part, we can look at governments like China. We can look at the United States. We can look at RAG. We can look at all of these things, and we can see that there is a clear thing going on at certain times where they will all make certain laws and certain arrests that will match up with each other.
Yes, it's called. Oh my god, you idiot! Oh my god. Okay. This is like arguing with our real life friend, and it's pretty much the same amount of usefulness. If you want to cooperate with each other, sometimes you have to enact some of the same policies, right? Do I think the United Nations is useful? No. It's garbage. Okay, but we've set up this system where if we want to have our allies be allies, then sometimes we have to enact similar policies. Ugh. Yes, real Latvians sound like Ruskies, but when impersonating them, they tend to lean heavier into the Albanian.
Well, isn't there also a chance that if people are making a lot of laws that match up with each other, maybe those laws are a good idea? For instance, a lot of countries around the world have laws against murder. Maybe it's just good to have a law against murdering people.
Right, but what I meant is that there were laws being changed at specific times that matched up with other laws in different countries. And that's just one of the things. There's many other things that I can prove it.
You mean like how at the end of the Second World War, everybody got together and agreed not to fucking nuke each other at the first chance? Is that a globalist conspiracy? What the fuck? Or if we're gonna go with the vaccine thing, how about when we all got together and said, hey, you know that smallpox thing that's a big problem? Yeah, we should get rid of that with this vaccine. Okay. Well, let's let's push this in all of our countries simultaneously, in fact. Oh god, it's a globalist conspiracy.
I'm just saying that in general, there's a lot of weird things, different types of governments all having laws that don't align, with their own government.
Can you give me an example of one such law? Like, what's a law that you think is like really weird that multiple countries passed?
I think, a couple of years ago, United States passed a law. I think it was something to do with the economy
Yes, they passed many laws to do with the economy. It happens quite often in a lot of countries around the world. They pass laws to do with their economy. Well done, sir.
Railroads, they passed a law, I think, that it made it illegal for any train to go over 300 miles an hour due to, the climate change effects. China had actually disavowed that. Then very soonly after, they actually made a very similar law, and then they went back on their statement. And
what? So? Destiny's just sitting there going, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? This is a bad idea. That's what Destiny's doing right now. Prague is a city, though. Right?
And I think that was a lot of people started to get into it, because when you asked the actual president at the time, Xi Jinping, he couldn't really give a satisfying response, and he kind of just said that there's people who think that the law should be good, and that's why he made the decision.
Destiny's...
Is this just like Bizarro Zerka?
Thank you. Fucking thank you. Fuck, this is insane. This is crazy. This is such an obvious troll. He's like taken 8 different talking points from like 10 different ideologies and gone smush.
I don't know. I don't see any. What is a recent law passed in the United States that limits the speed limit of trains? I don't think there was a.
I think this was about like 8-9 years ago. I think it was.
Oh, now it's 8 or 9 years ago. Do you know how long Xi Jinping's been president for? Because I don't think it's been that long. I'm pretty sure that when Obama was president, there was a different president in power. I could be wrong, but I am pretty sure that Xi Jinping is a fairly new president.
Right at the end of Obama's term.
Yeah, I don't think this was like a new law that got
No.
passed or anything. I haven't heard this before.
Right, so obviously there's that, and then a lot of people will just say that, you know, I don't want to use the common sense logic or anything like that, but can you necessarily prove to me that there's not?
Oh, I can't.
No, dude. When you show up to a debate and you provide a thing of evidence, it is on you to prove that it's true. You don't just show up and say shit, and it's incumbent on your opponent to fucking prove your point for you. No, you come with your point, you back up your point with actual proof, then your opponent goes, but here's where I have to say this. Holy fuck. No, wow, okay.
Can't prove a negative, right? If you're
But that's not.
If you want to be logical and rational, then we don't ask people to prove negatives. If you're making a claim, then the onus is on you to provide the evidence for such claim, right?
You know, I think for the most part, I would disagree with that. You're saying that we cannot prove a negative, but if we look at other things, I think
for the most part you disagree with that you can't prove a negative. Okay.
It's pretty clear to prove a negative. If you say that yesterday I was killing somebody at 8 p.m., obviously that can be disproven. I can show you where I was at 8 p.m., but you can't show me clear evidence, you know, that the governments are not all being controlled by a certain cabal.
What? I'm watching this at the wrong time of day. Because coffee is not the drink for this. Fuck it. I'm vaping. I'm having a hit. This is stupid. This guy is dumb and good on destiny. For not falling for it and getting angry. Because Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous.
Even if your hypothetical was true, you wouldn't be required to show that evidence unless I had evidence of you killing somebody, right? Like I can't just go to somebody and say like, oh, were you killing somebody yesterday? Give me an alibi. And if you're like, oh shit, I can't.
I did almost makes you want to go grab my rye and pour it into your coffee, doesn't it? President Xi has been in office since 2012. Okay. Costin, hello. It almost does, honey. It almost does.
It's not like you're presumed guilty, right? I would have to provide some evidence that you were killing somebody. Otherwise, we would assume you were innocent.
Right.
So the burden is still on me to provide proof for something. Just because you don't have to disprove something doesn't mean it can't be disproven. There's a lot of stuff that could be disproven but I mean, like, you're the one making the claim here. And part of your claim is, I imagine, going to make it hard for me to disprove it because you're saying these people operate in secrecy and everything.
Of course.
Yeah.
How else could they?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but if people on the internet have figured it out, probably they're not doing too good a job of hiding it, no?
You know, a lot of people say that if they're operating in secrecy, then why is a certain group, you know, talking about it becoming a lot more mainstream? But I think that if we look at it logically, you know, there's been other times in past governments where, you know, very similar things were happening for a long period of time, and then certain people actually exposed it. And I think that if we look at it again from a logical standpoint,
to quote a certain person from a certain movie, why you keep using that word? I do not think it means what you think it means.
You know, with all of the laws being changed at once,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
we said all of the laws being changed at once. I don't think we've pointed to a single law that.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about with the train thing. I can't find anything about the train thing.
No.
I think we're going to need an example of some of these laws. It's good to, if we want to use like facts and logic and shit, we should start with like facts
And
like,
logic.
What happened?
Right. So obviously, I mentioned the one with the train where the U.S. actually outlawed 300-mile-per-hour plus trains because they believe that due to the underground systems, it would kind of cause a huge problem with climate change. And I think that if we're looking at this again,
Yeah,
I don't.
You're repeating this fact,
Exactly. You're repeating it, but it hasn't been proven.
but like I've never heard this before. I like, can you?
But that's
you,
not
you-
my problem.
Well,
That is your problem. You're the one who brought it up. You are stupid. It's weird this guy keeps talking about how it's American policy, but then he keeps bringing up foreign countries' policies. Right? But he also says he's from America.
But it is your problem because
from
you're giving me, like, if
California.
I were to point to like a specific piece of legislation that I didn't like, I could say, oh, the United States passed the Patriot Act after 9/11, or oh, I don't like that Obama did stuff with healthcare when he passed the Affordable Care Act, or I don't think Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. I don't like. I can name these specific acts. If I'm going to make a claim about a particular act, of course.
Oh, you want the name? I thought I can give you the name as well.
Yeah, what's the name?
Why
of it?
didn't you do that in the first place? You are a crappy debater. Like, holy shit. You are a bad debater, my friend.
The law.
The Sharmoni Act.
Can you spell that for me?
S
S
H
H
A R
R
MONI Rambal and an act.
Rambar.
No. SH
Oh my god.
ARMONI and an act.
I don't know what this is. This isn't in the United States. I don't know what you're.
What the fuck? He brought.
Right. So that actually I think it was passed in 2013. I'm just looking at some of my notes here. But if we can actually again, you said that you can't disprove a negative or prove a negative or whatever. But I would actually disagree because if we're looking at it from a certain standpoint, obviously sometimes there can be clear evidence showing you that obviously at that time, I wasn't there when the guy was murdered, so it couldn't be me. And
why are we back to killing people? What the fuck is going on here?
obviously you are found innocent until proven guilty, but I think for the most part, you can't disprove a negative. You can just kind of deny it, and if you're with enough confidence in doing so and believable enough, you can do it. And I think that you're not so confident to do it, which is why you haven't been able to make a clear statement that has kind of disproves it in general.
Can you give me an example of a piece of evidence I could provide to you that would disprove this?
Yeah.
Right.
It sounds like a Hindi name, yeah.
So obviously, I think depending on how confident you were, it would just kind of give everybody, more satisfaction with it. I think that a lot of the time you don't seem exactly confident in your answer. And I think that behind your act, you actually do believe a little bit in what I'm saying. And I think that maybe, I could be wrong on this. I don't want to start any conspiracies. You may have actually been silenced yourself to some extent, by people in power, such as George Soros, such as the Rothschilds, such as the Bombals, all of these people in high...
The who? The who? The George Soros, the Rothschilds, and the who?
You may have actually been silenced yourself to some extent, by people in power, such as George Soros, such as the Rothschilds, such as the Bombals, all of these people...
The what?
People in high positions of power.
Maybe,
Right. So obviously you can look at that, and I think that's kind of why you don't have a sense of confidence when you deny these claims, which can obviously disproving or proving a negative, however you want to term it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a good point.
That is a good point, yeah. What am I... Can't
Yeah,
really say much about that. Yeah.
Dusty's like, yeah, sure, dude, whatever the fuck just came out of your mouth. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that. You're right. That is a good point. He's dealing with him like this is, you know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? When my children tell me something that sounds amazing to them, and I'm just like, yeah, that's awesome, you guys. I think that is absolutely fantastic. And I that is the best idea I have ever heard. That is how Destiny is speaking to this person right now. He's speaking to him like he's a fucking child. And not even like a 10-year-old child. Like, he's speaking to him like he's a kindergartner. I like dogs. Oh, that's very nice. I'm glad you like dogs. Dogs are lots of different colors. That's a very good point. Yes.
Right.
Right.
So you
Right.
agree with
Yes.
me that you are
Right.
essentially right now doing a call for help.
If I was, I wouldn't be able to say that, right?
Is he saying La Bamba? No, he said the Bombars. He said Bombars. The George Soros, the Rothschilds, and the Bombars. I don't know who the Bombars are, but okay.
But are you agreeing that you are hinting at it?
Well, I can't tell you publicly if I am, right? Like Soros could be watching right now,
Right, obviously Soros could be watching, but I think he has more important things to deal with, such as controlling all of the banks.
Oh my god! Now he's acting like he's a fucking spy for George Soros. He just went from like he just went from sympathetic friend to like the guy from the Family Guy who was like, does anyone have the launch codes? Or no, American Dad. Sorry, American Dad. Is like, oh my god.
A lot of people have actually said it's the Rothschilds controlling the banks, but
Fucking
I think that
horrible.
more commonly it's actually the Bombars controlling the banks.
What's a bombar? Is Babar controlling the bank? You know? is Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Destiny's like, what have I done? What have I done to my stream?
We can look. They have a history of controlling Roman banks, controlling Grangal banks, controlling Italian banks, controlling all of the European banks. Now the United States.
Do you mean Templars? Do you mean Templars instead of whatever the fuck you're saying? I think he means Templars, but he's saying Bombars. I really think he means Templars. I don't think so. I think he means Templars. Because he's going back. He's like the Roman banks, the Italian banks. Like, he's going back to when the Templars would have been a thing. I think he means Templars. But he's saying Bombars. Aw, thanks, Midnight. Glad you're here. I am now your comfy errand doing stream. I am glad.
Banks, since 1200 BC.
See? Templars. That's what he's talking
Sure, dude.
about.
Yeah. True.
Right.
Right, yes.
So are you? I'm a little bit confused. Are you agreeing with what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not really at liberty to say if I am or
If-
I'm not. So.
I'm not saying that you are under anything right now. I'm just saying, are you agreeing with me that a lot of these banks are currently being controlled by organizations that kind of control all of the money in the world, such as the Bomballs, the Rothschilds, George
What's a bombar? Or a bumble or whatever the
Soros, and all of those type of people?
They might be. I don't know, man. I'm not really at liberty to discuss that.
You have previously denounced it, said that you don't believe in it, but you seem a little bit less confident when I'm bringing up the names,
Mhm.
the actual legislatures passed
And
in
that
all
really
types of
doesn't
countries
make
all over
sense because the Knights of the Templar didn't have anything to do with monetary or banking. They were protection for the church. Right.
the world.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, yeah, they were
True.
given shit
Okay.
tons of
Do you
stuff.
have
But
anything else for us?
yeah, Destiny's like, "Yeah, can this be done now?"
I think for the most part,
Uh-huh.
that could be it. I thought maybe it would go a little bit deeper,
Huh,
but I guess if
no.
you just want to agree with me, obviously that's fine. I think I've seen some of your other takes.
Mhm.
You have a lot of interesting ones.
Because there's nothing
But I
to
think
talk
obviously,
to you about, dude.
I
You're
think with
fucking
specific
insane.
things, specific topic,
And
we
a
are kind of done.
troll.
Obviously, if you agree with me on it.
Yeah. Well, man, it was a fascinating conversation. I'm glad we got to figure this common sense position out. And yeah, thanks a lot for everything.
Get the fuck off my stream. That's what that was. Get the fuck off my show. That's what that was. Holy Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The ramparts? Maybe? Maybe that's what he's saying. But I don't know. Well, but that was brain melting. I don't even know. I feel bad for Destiny because I could feel Destiny just going, why did I do this? Would it be wrong for me to just kick him out of my Discord voice channel? Like, oh my god. Okay, we're gonna move on to Angry Cops now. And because this is a short video. It's 3 minutes. So we're gonna take a look at this, and then we're gonna move on to Philion's video about the Alpha Male Bootcamp. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's take a look here at Angry Cops' video. So this one's called That's a Bad Boy, Colonel Doggy. All right. Here we go.
Sir, why would you post this on the internet? Come on. We've already had social media briefings up the ass. No offense. Why would you do it? The entire brigade Facebook page is blown up with mean comments because you decided to cosplay as the Triple X version of Scooby-Doo. Let me read a couple for you. Looks like today's gonna be a little rough for the Army guys.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Gotta spice up the slideshow every meow and again. This brigade has the same issues happening over and over again. They're really chasing their tails. Would the Army consider this pet, Ophelia? It looks like this guy's leadership style is all bark and no bite.
Oh shit, this is horrifying.
when trying to keep your soldiers on a tight leash goes wrong.
Oh,
Your
no.
profile says you're an alpha dog, but you're acting like a basic bitch. You burying your nose in my wife's ass after you met her for the first time makes a lot more sense, but it is still inappropriate, sir. And Sergeant Major's pissed. Just because you blurt out your name doesn't mean people won't find you. You're a jacked 50-year-old colonel in a dog mask. There's not a lot of you.
Poor angry cops. He's like, why? What has happened to the military? Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel your pain, sir. I feel your pain.
Personally, I think I should have seen it coming, because every time you get a compliment, you ask if you're being a good boy.
Ah.
Little, which I now realize is you probably wagging your tail. Every time I bought you jerky, you'd start drooling. Shame
Ew.
on me for thinking you had a medical condition, because every time you were at the urinal, you'd lift your leg.
Ah! Jesus.
You made urine analysis very awkward for a lot of Joes.
Oh, God.
All those leashes in your house make a lot more sense now. And to be completely honest with you, sir, nobody would find it that offensive if you would just take down the photo of you hanging that twink upside down in a dog mask from your boat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Why? I should be glad that I can't see this, shouldn't I? The colonel of the brigade decided to wear a BDSM dog mask and take photos while in uniform. That's what this is about. Ugh.
Jeez, it's like you've never thought this through. I should have known better. Nobody has that excessive amount of Little Bow Wow album artwork plastered all over their office.
Why would, like, what part of, like, what makes this a good idea? Like, if you want to do, like, BDSM shit when you're, you know, off base and not in uniform and, you know, you're on leave and whatever, like, all the more power to you. Right? But in uniform on the brigade's Facebook page? Like, really, my dude? Why? Oh. Oh my god. And he's like, again, what is wrong with Generation X? What happened to them? What happened to Gen X?
I have never seen Michael Vick tagged in a post this many times. I can almost understand you wearing the uniform and the mask and doing nothing weird at all other than wearing the mask and thinking that it was okay. But you and the dude, spread eagle in a sex swing, showing off his portal to the world. At least you took down the one with you, hands splayed across the lockers, bending over, looking behind you, cheeks spread to the world, showing off your pink balloon knot.
Oh my Jesus Christ almighty, why do you have to be so descriptive? Okay, now I don't feel so lucky that I can't see. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. That was very kind of you. Thank you, you fucking jerk. They are too self-involved to understand or care what this does to national security. It makes our enemies see us as weak. Yep. Nothing happened. They've all been closeted homosexual weirdos since the 70s.
Oh, God, I saw the whole thing. If I posted my wife and I in the missionary position with all the blurred out contents, you know I would get an Article 15. Right here, right now. But you showing off a loose, dirty butthole is totally okay?
Oh, yeah.
Come on. I know one guy in Poland you sure pissed off.
You guys Americans? Are you guys here to spread sodomy or what? Isn't that what America's #1 export is?
Oh shit!
Hey, why is nobody else dressed up? Did I read the Colonel's post wrong? I've been practicing my Batman sound voice. Ready? I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I weep for humanity. And do you want to know why I weep for humanity? I weep for humanity because of that, and I weep for humanity because of what I'm about to show you next. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because now we come to the main feature of our stream. Our Philion video. And here we are going to learn all about how some men will actually fork out $15,000 to learn how to be an alpha male. And I would like to say, if you have to learn how to be an alpha, anything, then you're not one. And if you feel the need to talk about how alpha you are, then you're not. So, yeah.
Want to grift men in their 30s? Sure. Knock yourself out. I'm just here to laugh at it. The Modern Day Night Project is one of the latest alpha male grifts being run by a man named Bedros Keuilian. Now,
wait. Let's hear his name again.
Knock yourself out. I'm just here to laugh at it. The Modern Day Night Project is one of the latest alpha male grifts being run by a man named Bedros Keuilian.
Bedros Keuilian of the Modern Day Nights Project. Oh my goodness. This just screams cringy as fuck.
Now, this guy's actually been around forever, and the cool thing about being a grifter on the internet is that you can constantly reinvent yourself if you stick around long enough. It's like creating a new character or re-rolling another class in WoW. Yep. Now, me personally, I remember Bedros all the way back from the Jason Capital arc. I swear all of these
I don't remember any of I don't know any of this because I wasn't on this side of the internet at all.
Salt and pepper, touch of gray, middle-aged, suave entrepreneurs have the same roster of dudes that they rotate through at their panels or their mental masturbation clinics.
Their mental masturbation. Just the descriptors, She gets asked all the time on her TikTok, refusing to fork out $15,000 to be an alpha male is step one in being an alpha male. I agree, Midnight.
And they're all wearing these V-necks that are way too deep and leather bracelets with beads on them. Either way, Bedros created what he calls the project, or the MDK project. So
wait. Please tell me that he did that knowing what MDK stands for real. Please tell me he at least watched Demolition Man first and was like, I'm gonna call myself the Modern Day Knights and call it MDK. It's gonna be cringe, but I don't care. What's the matter, baby? You're hungry? Well, what would you like to eat real quick? I think there's banana bear paws on the low shelf. Yeah? There's a box of yeah, and it's on the shelf that you can reach. Yeah. Okay, go get one. Go get one, sweetie.
This 3-day boot camp, 72 hours, is designed to whip you into shape according to the 4 Fs.
Wait, 3 days for $15,000? I thought it was at least like 2 weeks. Holy crap! That's just even worse.
What do you mean you don't know about the 4 Fs? Come on. Fitness, family, faith, and finances. Keeping them in a hamster wheel of self-improvement until one day they realize that they've been hustled, but they're too scared to admit it because of the sunken cost. So,
right?
How much are we talking here? Well, the Modern Day Night Project will run you 12 grand for 72 hours. Now, I've heard through the grapevine, the economy's down, interest rates are through the roof, you got the FTX, crypto bubbles about to burst, the whole nine, right? The Modern Day Night Project is no longer 12 grand, but a whopping $15,000.
Jesus Christ. 15 grand for 72 hours. That is like 5 grand per day. Why? As I said, for 15 grand, I would expect like 2 weeks at least of like going away, like mental health, like stuff, physical health stuff, like just, yeah, that's insane. That's just insane.
Which is why today's video is sponsored by Helix. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding customized to fit your needs, conveniently shipped in a box right to your doorstep. Everybody's different, and Helix knows that. That's why they designed a sleep quiz that helps match your unique body type with your sleeping preferences, so that you can find the perfect mattress for you. If you happen to sleep with a partner or even a pet, you can take the quiz together to find the best compromise. I tend to sleep on my side and stomach, and I like a medium mattress feel, so I was matched with the Midnight Luxe. I've been sleeping on Helix mattresses for well over a year now, and ever since I moved, I had to upgrade from a queen to a king. That's how much I love my Helix. Gone are the days of going to a mattress store only to be hustled by a salesman for an uncomfortable, overpriced mattress. In fact, your new Helix bed comes rolled in a box directly to you. You don't even have to leave your house.
But buying mattresses online, I just don't trust that.
Actually had fun setting up my new Helix. It took me just under 5 minutes to carry it up the stairs and watch my new bed come to life. And if Sebastian likes it, you know it's quality. If it makes you nervous to buy something that you haven't tried yet in person, Helix offers a 100-night sleep trial. This gives you a little bit over 3 months to completely fall in love with your new bed. And if you don't, they will come and pick it up for you, no questions asked, and you'll get a full refund. But that's not going to happen. Best of all, every Helix comes with a 10-year warranty. They even offer financing options and payment plans, so a great night's sleep is never that far away. I absolutely love my Helix, and I think you would too. If you're in the need for a new bed, check out Helix. Go to helixsleep.com/Philion or just click the link down below to get up to $200 off your new mattress plus 2 free pillows. And thank you to Helix for sponsoring this video. And I don't need to tell you guys this because you're all educated members of society, but whenever you see someone holding up these influencers, gurus, or social media personalities on a pedestal, and you see the whiteboard with the goated with the sauce Tony Robbins diagrams.
Yeah, no, like even as a blind person, when I hear that squeak, 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 squeak when they're writing, I'm like, oh my God, they have a fucking whiteboard. Because when you hear, like, a whiteboard marker makes a very distinct sound. And when you hear that marker, you're like, oh, of course, it's a whiteboard.
It's a sign to take out your wallet and hand over all your cash. Think of all the value that you're receiving from attending one of these events. Yeah, so today we're just gonna have some fun and make fun of
Dan Pena charges $25K for 2 days. Fuck my life.
military LARPers, people who pay thousands of dollars to roleplay as G.I. Joe in order to feel badass for once in their life. And if anyone in the comments section says, Philion, why don't you try it if you're so tough? And to that I say, no. Nah, but for real, can we stop pretending like it's hard to push someone through a workout to their absolute breaking point? It's always the dumbest shit too. It's like jump in a freezing tub and then roll around in sand. You just look like a human chicken cutlet. Like what does that do?
Yes, thank you. Exactly. Like there's a difference between pushing somebody to their breaking point in a workout and that shit. And there's even a good and a bad way to push people into their breaking point in a workout. And it depends on the person that you're working with. Like, I do not respond to the drill sergeant method. Like, it does not make me want to work out more and harder. It makes me want to stop working out and physically assault the person who's coaching me. That's what it does to me. I do better with like a firm still, but encouraging. Like that's how I do better with. Like, I looked into it. They cost about the same as buying a king size bed. Okay.
Not training for anything. These boot camps serve one purpose: a dick measuring contest for low IQ cretins. And the whole military aspect, are you kidding me? It plays on every Kyle's wet dream. Here's a novel idea. Instead of spending 15 grand on a knockoff military experience, why don't you just enlist today and join the real thing? No, you don't want to do that? Well,
no, of course they don't want to do that. They don't want to actually join the military. They don't want to actually join a gym and work on themselves long term. They just want to go to this boot camp and like, I don't know what, like, how do you change somebody completely in 3 days without like completely mentally and physically destroying them in the process and then building them back up again? Like, I don't understand.
it's because this program is designed to take advantage of men with no direction in their life and no sense of camaraderie. They're lonely, they don't know what to do, and they're being sold on this course as a proverbial fix-all. Do I feel bad? No, but it does identify that there is a problem here. I guess there's actually just some people out there with a humiliation fetish where they are willing to pay top dollar to get hazed by another full-grown man with a Napoleon complex.
Right.
Shut up! Stop rolling your fucking eyes!
Gentlemen, welcome to the project. The project is a 75-hour experience. It's for men just like you who know that you're meant for more, who know that you might have areas in your life that you're not performing at your highest level. You know you've got greater potential, and there's a higher purpose for you here.
Of course. So you start off being built up, right? Having your ego stroked. And then you get there and you get, berated and all this shit.
The whole theme being in black and white, chef's kiss. It's very reminiscent of the Jocko Willink aesthetic. You know what I mean?
The project is not an experience. It's also a process. It's like administering chemotherapy to a cancerous area of the body.
Did you just compare your scammy bullshit to chemotherapy? Let's see. He said, you don't respond to any kind of adversarial instruction. No, I don't. Oh, look, they're also using the higher power structure. Oh, Jesus. I didn't catch that.
Cancer?
And it's going to unearth and expose who you are. The physical challenging that you go through is purpose-driven. Every single evolution is purpose-driven. Every single evolution creates opportunity for 4 things: to lead, to show emotional discipline.
What the fuck are they doing to this guy?
Emotional discipline? What are we gonna do? The Kolinar? Like, why are we... what emotional discipline is a 3-day boot camp going to give you? Again, why... Like, you cannot do all of this in 3 days unless nobody plans on sleeping. Like, this is a lot for 3 days. Like, you've got emotional discipline, you've got physical challenges, you've got, like, learning your finances. Okay, honey, mommy's almost done too, and then we'll go have something to eat together, okay? Do you want me to get you a cheese string really quick? Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm going to grab him a cheese string. Let's get you a cheese string. There you go. Have your cheese string. Okay, I have returned. All right. So yeah, like I said, how are you supposed to successfully accomplish all of these different tasks in 3 days without making them pull a 75-hour all-nighter?
Burying him alive? Is this a Mr. Beast challenge? Yeah, no, they actually simulate you going into your grave. It's common among these alpha male camps. Trust me, if you're new here, it's obvious that you're green, you know? You're a newbie if you don't know about the self-burial technique.
To communicate and to problem solve. So the project is here for a purpose, to help you become the man.
It's a skull and crossbones, baby. Jolly Roger. Nice little memento mori to remind me of life and death. That is hard.
You know in your deepest heart that you're meant to be. And all we're going to do as instructors over the next 75 hours is administer the project.
Administer the project. Oh my god. This is such culty language. What the fuck is this nonsense? And how often are you supposed to come back and do this boot camp? Because there's no way you can get everything conveyed in 3 days.
No different than a doctor would administer chemotherapy to a cancerous body part.
Just so manipulative. In your body is a cancer that is growing. And the process that we will administer will cut it out of you. Like the little bitch that is stuck inside of you.
You have to be able to control your emotions. Because the moment you shut down, and you let those thoughts come in, and the self-talk begins, and the self-talk is never, yay, you got this. What did you do? Why did you sign up for this? This is harder than you think. So I want you to understand that if you're looking to the 75th hour, you've already failed. You know that after some amount of talking here, we're going to take you either out that door or out that door, and there's going to be some level of punishment, some level of suffering, some level of adversity.
What the Hey, you know what? If you've signed up and you're doubting things, because there's nothing there. There's no learning experience in having doubts and working through them. You either balls to the wall or don't do it at all. There's no doubts. There's no learning by going through your doubts and coming out the other side and going, no, you know what? I can do this. No, fuck that. None of that shit. You either know you can do it right away or you fuck off.
And I'm here to tell you right now, from the fittest to the fattest of you, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. So you have the choice to ring the bell and quit anytime you want.
It's just military role playing down
It
to the very like
literally
ring the
is.
bell if you give up, and then everyone sees that you're a
You give
pussy.
up, yeah.
You need to understand the difference between being hurt and injured. You need to control the negative thought patterns up here.
This is
You
totally
need to go to the next hour, and that's all you need to
military
worry about. Who's heard the phrase, blood is thicker than water? Raise your hand.
shit. Wow.
All of you. That is taken out of context. The true phrase of that is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
What?
What that means is the blood that people spill together, who go through adversity together, is thicker, creates a bigger bond, a deeper bond than the water of the womb, meaning people who have shared the same womb.
This guy's just dead in the grave.
What? Wait. What? Wait. So, the only way you have family is if you fought and spilled blood together, not and the only biological way to be family is if you've shared the same womb. Why is this guy so stupid?
Blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And to that point, this is where I like to remind you that there's only two things that you can control. Only two things, fellas, that you guys can control during this entire evolution. The amount of effort you put out.
America, baby, let's go.
And the attitude in which you show up with to every evolution.
I was able to leave with more confidence, more faith in myself. My family feels more secure.
Listen to that scripted fucking robotic dialogue. I was able to lead with more confidence, and my family feels much more secure now.
The sad part is, these dudes really have to convince their wives or husbands that this is a good idea for them to go through.
And my finances, I feel like I have more control to be able to...
It should be like stolen valor.
make the decisions that will allow me to propel much further than I had self-limiting beliefs on those aspects.
First of all, you have no idea what you were trying to say. Second of all, how the fuck do you think that making the financial decision to spend 15 grand on this bullshit would make you make better financial decisions later? I don't understand. Using religion like this is a total asshole move. It really
I came
is.
back from the project 4 months later. I quit my job. I went back into business for myself, tripled my yearly income by just that one thing of knowing that I have the skill set to be an entrepreneur again.
So this is geared for entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
right? I'd like to think of myself as somewhat entrepreneurial, independent, have you? What are you learning by going into an ice bath? Maybe that's what I'm missing to get to 1 million subs.
And put myself out in the market again.
Everything's the market, the business model. All right, so that was sick. Let's watch some shorts because, YouTube's promoting the shorts. Let's pay some respects to the algorithm overlords. The MKD project is your entrance exam to your full potential.
Shut up! One more fucking word, you're gone. I'm not fucking around. Shut up, stop rolling your fucking eyes, stop asking for fucking electrolytes, and be a fucking man.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're not a man if you need electrolytes? What? It's this new thing that they took and are using to say that the blood you share on the battlefield is thicker than the Brotherhood of Blood. That's stupid.
I don't give a fuck what you do when you're home. You are not impressing me here with your little fucking machines and shit. You're good because you have all these fucking comforts. Shut the fuck up and be a team player and go fucking join your team. You say another fucking word, you're gone.
So that right there is Ray Cash Care. He's an ex-Navy SEAL, and he is one of the main instructors for the MDK project.
And he needs a punch in the face.
From what I understand, he's not really liked for his involvement with this project because ex-military people see right through it and recognize it as a cash grab. This one's titled Billy Badass or Instructor Steve. Who you got?
Why is he throwing a temper tantrum?
You think you're fucking Billy Badass, don't you? You wanna know what I want? Let's go.
Why is he fucking throwing a
Take your shit off! Take your shit off! Come on! I'll go home! You and I go home!
Damn, Johnny Sins really did fall off, huh?
Wow, he's like gonna have a heart attack. Holy fuck. This guy is insane. Jersey Mike needs to calm the fuck down. This is insane. Like, they're gonna fucking have heart attacks. And I mean the instructors.
I'll never come back here again! Come on!
Yo, just kiss already. That's what I thought. Just a shot of testosterone. Dude, I don't even have to drink coffee anymore. Every morning I just rewatch this short.
Right.
I like the comment. This is the Weenie Hut Juniors of boot camp. Just go enlist in the army or something. We are on a roll, okay? Rolls Royce, big houses. The only thing that matters is...
Because you haven't answered me every time I ask you.
Yeah.
You got it?
I'll get it.
Then get fucking moving.
What?
What have you been saying all day long? What does Instructor Steve and everybody been saying in Bedros? Flip the fucking switch. Yes, you haven't been fucking training. Yes, you fucking live. I look at your little Instagram thing with your Rolls Royces and all your shit. I don't give a fuck what you drive. I don't give a fuck how big your house is. What I give a fuck is what you're doing right now.
This guy already just like beat life. He's just doing all the side quests.
Yeah,
and he
right?
gets Ray Cash Care. That's tough.
And you're not doing what's expected. So put out fucking harder, flip this fucking switch, or get the fuck out of here. That's your options. What are you gonna do?
Daddy, chill.
Like, wow. These guys are on major power trips. I think he is calling them bitches because they want water.
Do? What are you gonna do? Tell me.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm a real boy.
I'm gonna do
You're
it.
gonna flip the fucking switch. Then flip it and fucking move.
After every video, it's just... This one looks interesting. Will you make the decision to be average or extraordinary?
No.
Once you get to the top, you take a breath and you look for another battle to acquire. Come on. Let's go. Get around there. Come on. I don't need to yell and degrade you. Come on. Just put out. Now start going down the hill. Give me your arm. Come on, brother. I got you. Let's go for run. Go. Get down there. Go. Go.
Why is he...
Come on, brother. Yeah, I got you. Yay! There's a couple of articles.
So wait, why is he being nice to that guy? I have a feeling that if someone were to dig a little deeper into this guy's SEAL training, he would have not finished SEAL school. I wonder if Shipley knows about this dude.
That I think we should take a look at. And the first one is called Guys Are Paying $10,000 to Become Real Men at Warrior Camps, written by Vice. In one evolution called The Dash, which refers to the dash between the birth and death dates on your tombstone, men are given a shovel and instructed to dig their own shallow grave. Then they enter a body bag, zip it up, and lay in their fresh grave. As instructors spread a layer of dirt on top of them. While underground, each man is tasked with burying their inner bitch so their inner beast may rise again. Afterwards, men write a eulogy, not for their life as it is now, but the life they envision for themselves with their inner beast awakened. Yeah, I don't see what the problem is. Seems perfectly healthy to me.
Wow, that's not fucked up at all. That's not a bunch of guys who are pretty close to fucking serial killers at this point, managing to make money off of guys who are falling for this whole alpha bullshit. This is insane. And it's fucking more than financially predatory at this point.
This article was posted on LinkedIn, written by Jimmy Rex. Now, he details his time at the project. Some of the events that he details include the fitness test, which is a 1 mile run, 100 push-ups, 100 squat thrusts, 100 crawl outs, and another mile run, all under 75 minutes. And don't worry, this was the easiest thing they did. Next, they loaded up a big backpack and a 10-pound sledgehammer and headed off on a trail run up and down mountains and hills for an hour. When they got back to the compound, they were introduced to the pit. This is a dirt field full of rocks, shards of cement, trenches, and railroad tracks. Now, members of the project are sent to the pit whenever they disobey Daddy, the coaches, and it's their source of punishment. This could include sprinting across it, mixed with stomach crawls, crawling on their back, and bear crawling across it.
Are you trying to give these men fucking
But what's the big deal,
tetanus?
right? After all, it's their money. They can spend it how they see fit. If they want to get humiliated and play military, why not? Knock themselves out, right? There is a vital piece of information I've been saving for this very moment. Each modern-day night project class is numbered, and apparently, in class 5, a man died. They
Oh my God.
have a memorial axe in his honor hung up in the classroom. Of course they do. If that's not like a red flag to shut down the project, but why do I feel like that's just more fuel to the fire?
Right? That's look at how this guy he refused to give up and he gave his life for the project. Holy fuck.
I think it's about time for me to go and kill my inner bitch.
Even the
Wanna grift
military
men in their
pays you to
30s?
go through this shit. Yeah. You're not wrong there, Midnight. You're not wrong. Oh my God, what an insane, just holy fuck. I'm speechless at this point. All right, my friends, I'm gonna end here and go make sure that the little guy is fed properly, and I'll be back here on Friday. I'm not sure if I'll be on Twitch tomorrow, depending on if he stays home or not tomorrow. We'll see. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.